Okay, so let us start our day with a prayer. For those who are Catholic, you may use the sign of the cross. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Good morning, class. Okay, so before you take your seat, please pick up some pieces of paper, arrange your chairs, and observe proper alignment. Okay, so for your attendance, Miss Secretary, please take your notes and write who are present and absent for today. Okay, so how are you feeling today, class? Are you feeling happy, sad, scared, angry, excited? Okay, very good. So I hope that you are good today and as always. Okay, so now let me present to you our classroom rules. So everybody read. Okay, so thank you, class. So first is be respectful. Raise your hand if you want to speak, of course. Cell phone should be in silent mode. Be prepared for your class. Listen attentively to the teacher. And, of course, share new ideas. So do you have anything to add for our classroom rules? Any questions, clarifications, violent reactions? Okay, so thank you everyone. So these classroom rules will be strictly applied in our classroom. Okay, so anyway class, I will be giving reward cards to those students who will participate in our class. So for the red card, it will be 5 points, green will be 3 points, and yellow for 2 points. Okay, so now let's move forward. So let us have a short review about our previous discussion last meeting. So anyone who wants to volunteer? Okay, Miss Fernando. Very good. So we discussed about the poem entitled The Sea by Natividad Marquez. So thank you. Please get your reward card. Okay, so how many stanzas does it have? Okay, Miss Walandra, you are raising your hand. Thank you. So the poem had 3 stanzas and 73 words. Okay, thank you. So please get your reward card. Okay, so what is the major theme of the poem? Okay, Mr. Jaime. Okay, thank you. So very well. Here's your reward card. So now I have here an activity for you. So I have a photo here and I want you to give your insights or perspective about the photo. So anyone who wants to volunteer? Okay, Mr. Nando. Very good. So please get your reward card. Another one. Yes, Mr. Trapa. Very good. So all of your answers are correct. So this photo is Millet's world-famous painting named Angelus. So the Angelus depicts a man and a woman standing in the foreground. So as you can see, we can see a man who is heads bowed down, a woman who is praying, and around them is we can see a pitchfork in the ground. And beside the woman is a cart which is it have a sack of potatoes. Okay, so thank you for sharing your knowledge and insights about the photo because this has something to do with our discussion this morning. So are you now ready? Okay, so first let me present to you our lesson objective. So everybody read. So okay, thank you class. So first is interpret the message of the poem. Second is demonstrate understanding of the poem by performing in front of the class. And appreciate the values of the poem by writing a reflection paper. So before reading the poem or before I present to you the poem, let's unlock first the difficult words that you may have encountered in the poem. You have to pick up the context clues that point to the meaning of each underlined words and choose the meaning of each word. So you will be given 5 minutes to answer, and you may answer it directly in a 1/4 sheet of paper. Okay, so timer starts now. Okay, so timer stops. Now let us check your answers. So anyone who wants to volunteer to answer number 1? Okay, Miss Fernando. Okay, thank you. So the answer is letter C. Yes, so distort means the act of twisting or altering truth. How about number 2? Okay, Mr. Hyman. Yes, the answer is letter A, control. So thank you. So dominion means command or the power to rule. How about number 3? Yes, Miss Irish Bengal, you're raising your hand. Yes, thank you. So the answer is letter B, treacherous. So perfidious means deceitful or untrustworthy. Okay, so who wants to answer number 4? Okay, Miss Daguhoy. Yes, thank you. So the answer is indication. Indication or portent means sign or warning. So how about number 5? Yes, Miss Willadale Bengal. Yes, the answer is letter C. So immedicable means unable to be treated or cannot be healed. How about number 6? Yes, again, Miss Fernando. Very good. So the answer is letter B, strong disapproval. So censure means strong expression of disapproval. How about the last number? Yes, again, Miss Walandra. Okay, so the answer is letter A, insulted. So profane means a person is treated with abuse or disrespectful. Okay, thank you. So now let me present to you the poem entitled The Man with the Hoe by Edwin Markham. So first we will have the digital reading and the second reading will be read by the students. Okay, so now let me present to you the video. Okay, so that's all. So now it is your turn to read the poem. So for the directions, read the poem entitled The Man with the Hoe by Edwin Markham. Then accomplish the guided comprehension per stanza below. So I will be giving you the comprehension check later and you will answer it. So everybody read. Okay, so thank you everyone. So now let's have the comprehension check. So anyone who wants to volunteer to answer question number 1? Okay, Miss Fernando. So please read the question first, then give your answer. Okay, so thank you, Miss Fernando. Please get your reward card. Okay, so the image of the man with the hoe is a hardworking individual receiving not enough privilege or simply saying he is working hard but not giving enough payment for his hard work. So the poet describes him as a pitiful and pitiable figure. Okay, so how about number 2? Miss Walandra, you are raising your hand. Okay, so thank you. Please get your word card. So the bent body of the man with the hoe sign signifies um, the crushing labor of the working man who must carry out to survive. So I guess the person in this, the man in this poem is working hard for him to survive or to provide for his family. So how about question number 3? Yes, Miss Irish Bengal. Okay, thank you. So get your reward card. So the first 4 questions are addressed to the humanity in general, but towards the end, it directly addresses to those who are specifically responsible to the condition of the subject or the man in this poem. The man in this poem is, as what I have said earlier, he is working hard but do not receive enough payment for his hard work. Okay, Miss. Okay, thank you, Miss Tome. Please get your reward card. So, the person who is responsible for the condition or state of the man with the hoe are those people who are powerful and healthy people because as you can see, this man is being treated unfairly. So, okay, how about question number 5? Miss Erica Daguhoy. Okay, thank you. So, get your reward card. Okay, so the modern man with the hoe is the exploited worker who toils endlessly and becomes degraded so that few people at the top of the social order can become very wealthy. So as what I have said also earlier, this man is working hard but was treated unfairly by those who are wealthy. Okay, so how about number 6? Okay, so Miss Willa Bengal, you are raising your hand. Okay, thank you. So please get your reward card. Okay, so the society treats them like a minor piece of machine. They are working and working and working. They are treated very badly like a mere slave. They are treated with little significance to. They are treated with little significance to the growth of the society. Okay, so well done class. I am pleased with your participation. Now let's have a short activity before you take the quiz. I have here a graphic organizer and I want you to give the important words that best describes the man from the poem, The Man with the Hoe. So give me as many as you can. Okay, thank you. So I guess you are now ready to take the quiz. Okay, so for the directions, get one half sheet of paper and answer the given question. So you will be only given 15 minutes to answer. Time starts now. Okay, so in a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. So pass your paper now. So for the next activity, I will be giving you a differentiated task. So please go to your respective groups. We will be using your groups from our last meeting. Okay, so as a reminder, I will be giving reward cards to those students who will participate. Okay, so each group will use the following rubrics. So we have teamwork, 15 points, organization, 10 points, content, 15 points, presentation, 10 points with a total of 50 points. So now, for the differentiated task, so we have the dramatist. So the dramatist will compose a skit and role play the situation the man with the hoe faced as described in the poem. For the literary writers, you will explain the universal message of the poem with the guided question. Is it relevant today? Do you think it has remained so? So for the artist, You will draw the image of the man with the hoe and your modern concept of the man with the hoe. And you will compare and contrast them. Okay, so for the last group, we have the singers. So think of a song that describes a circumstance a person faced with, and you will sing it in front of the class. Okay, so I will only give you 10 minutes to prepare and 3 minutes each for your presentation. Okay, you may start now. Okay, so timer stops. Okay, class, you may present your presentation now. Okay, so we will use the wheel of names to choose who will present first. Okay, so the first presenter will be the artist. The, so the second presenter will be the singers. And the third presenter will be the dramatist, and the fourth presenters are the literary writers. Okay, so you may present now. Okay, so thank you everyone. So the poem portrays the labor of much of humanity using the symbolism of a laborer leaning upon his hoe, which is he is burdened by his work, but receiving little rest or little reward. So it is a powerful poem in which the poet challenges the society's treatment of the working class. So the poet hopes that this will be an eye-opener for the readers about the injustice experienced by the people or the person like the man from the poem, the man with the hoe. So it is also for the farmers to fight for their rights and don't rely in their wheel of labor. Okay, so now let's have another activity. So for the directions, read each statement and choose the letter that corresponds to the correct answer. So 2 points each. So since we are running out of time, I have already posted this Google Forms in our group page and you will pass it to me later at 6 p.m. Understood? Okay. Okay, now for your assignment. Directions. You will write a reflection paper with a minimum of 100 words and maximum of 150 words about the poem The Man with the Hoe using the guide questions below. So you will be rated based on the given rubrics attached in the Google Forms. So I will post this in our group page and you will also pass it to me later at 6 p.m. Okay, so this will be the guide question. How do you feel for him? What socio-economic conditions shape him? Do we still have men with the host today? Okay, so do you have any questions, clarifications? Okay, so that's all for our today's discussion. Okay, so that's all for our today's discussion. Goodbye, class. Okay, so goodbye and thank you. Class dismissed.